Imagine a place so remote, so unforgiving, that even the most desperate soldiers of World War II sought refuge there. A place shrouded in ice and mystery, hiding a secret Nazi base. This isn't fiction. It's the chilling true story of Schatzgräber, the Arctic weather station lost to history. Deep within the frozen expanse of the Arctic Circle lies a forgotten secret, a relic of a global conflict, hidden away from the world. It was a clandestine operation, built by the Third Reich in one of the planet's most desolate locations. This is the story of a secret Nazi base, a weather station on Alexandra Land. Its purpose was vital, its existence precarious, and its end came not from enemy fire, but from a bizarre and unexpected threat. Prepare to uncover a piece of history buried under ice. To understand the secret, we must first understand the location. Alexandra Land is part of the Franz Josef Land archipelago. This remote island chain sits deep within the Arctic Ocean, far north of mainland Russia. In the 1940s, this area was incredibly isolated. It was a vast, uninhabited wilderness of ice, snow, and polar bears. This extreme remoteness made it the perfect spot for a clandestine operation, far from prying eyes and Allied patrols. The harsh climate meant survival itself was a constant battle. Temperatures plummeted, blizzards raged, and the sun disappeared for months. Only the most determined, or perhaps desperate, would attempt to establish a foothold here. Its strategic position, however, was undeniable. Control or even just observation points in the Arctic could offer significant advantages. The Nazis saw this potential, despite the immense challenges it presented. Establishing a base here was an engineering and logistical nightmare. Everything had to be brought in over vast distances. The very act of building and maintaining the station was a testament to the lengths they would go for strategic advantage. This desolate island became the unlikely stage for a small, secret chapter of World War II. A place where a handful of men lived on the edge of the world, serving a hidden purpose. Their story is one of isolation, hardship, and a strange twist of fate. The secret base was codenamed Schatzgräber, which translates to treasure hunter. But the treasure they sought wasn't gold or jewels. It was something far more critical to the war effort: accurate weather data. Weather patterns originating in the Arctic significantly influence conditions across Europe. For military operations, precise forecasts were invaluable. They were essential for planning U-boat movements, air raids, and troop deployments. Schatzgräber was established in 1943. A small crew of 10 men was stationed there, tasked with collecting and transmitting meteorological data back to Germany. Their work was lonely, dangerous, and absolutely vital for Nazi strategic planning. Life at the base was incredibly difficult. They lived in prefabricated bunkers, constantly battling the extreme cold and isolation. Supplies were delivered sporadically, either by U-boat or by aircraft, navigating treacherous Arctic conditions. The station was equipped with radio transmitters and weather instruments. Every day, the crew would take readings and send coded reports. These reports fed into the larger Nazi meteorological network, influencing decisions made thousands of miles away. Maintaining secrecy was paramount. The base was small and designed to blend into the landscape as much as possible. Any sign of its existence could attract unwanted attention from Allied forces operating in the North Atlantic and Arctic regions. The men faced not only the elements but also the psychological toll of isolation. Months of darkness, constant cold, and the ever-present danger of the Arctic wilderness tested their limits. They were truly on their own, relying solely on each other. Their mission was a testament to the strategic importance placed on weather intelligence during the war. It highlights how even the most remote corners of the globe became relevant in the vast interconnected conflict. The treasure hunter sought data, a different kind of wartime prize. Life at Schatzgräber was a constant struggle for survival. The crew relied on their limited supplies and whatever they could hunt. It was this reliance on local resources that ultimately led to disaster, not enemy action. In the summer of 1944, the crew hunted and ate polar bear meat. Unbeknownst to them, the meat was infected with trichinosis, a parasitic disease. Cooking methods in their harsh environment were likely insufficient to kill the parasites. One by one, the men fell gravely ill. Symptoms included fever, muscle pain, and severe weakness. With no doctor and limited medical supplies, their situation became desperate. The Arctic wilderness that provided sustenance now threatened their lives. Realizing the severity of their condition, they managed to transmit an emergency signal. It was a desperate plea for help from the edge of the world. Their secret base was now exposed, not by discovery, but by necessity. A German U-boat, U-387, was dispatched on a perilous rescue mission. Navigating the icy waters, it reached Alexandra Land in November 1944. The U-boat evacuated the surviving crew members, leaving the base abandoned. The incident effectively ended the operation of Schatzgräber. The harsh reality of Arctic survival, combined with a biological threat, proved more formidable than any military opposition. The base was left to the elements, its secret seemingly safe once more. This strange turn of events underscores the brutal realities faced by soldiers in remote outposts. A simple meal became a deadly threat, forcing the abandonment of a strategically important, albeit small, operation. The Arctic claimed another victim, indirectly ending a wartime mission. For decades, the story of Schatzgräber faded into obscurity. The base remained hidden, preserved by the deep freeze of the Arctic. It became a ghost station, a silent witness to a forgotten moment in history, waiting to be found again. In 2016, a team of Russian Arctic researchers stumbled upon the site. They were conducting expeditions in the Franz Josef Land archipelago. What they found was remarkable. The remnants of the Nazi weather station, largely intact despite the harsh conditions. Drone footage revealed the layout of the base, the foundations of the bunkers, and scattered debris. The permafrost had acted as a natural preservative, keeping many artifacts surprisingly well preserved beneath the snow and ice. Over 500 artifacts were recovered from the site. These included personal items, military equipment, documents, and even ammunition. Each item offered a tangible link to the men who lived and worked in this extreme isolation. The discovery provided concrete evidence of the base's existence and operation. It confirmed the historical accounts and shed new light on the daily lives of the crew. It was like stepping back in time, uncovering a frozen moment from the war. The artifacts are now being studied, providing valuable insights into the logistics, technology, and human experience of operating in the Arctic during WWII. The ice held onto its secrets, only to reveal them decades later to a new generation of explorers. This rediscovery highlights how much history remains hidden, waiting to be uncovered. The Arctic, a vast and challenging frontier, continues to hold secrets beneath its icy surface. Schatzgräber is a prime example of such a hidden historical treasure. The site serves as a unique historical landmark. It's a physical reminder of the global reach of World War II and the incredible lengths nations went to gain even the slightest advantage. The frozen base tells a story the history books often overlook. Researchers continue to explore the site and analyze the findings. Each artifact, each structural remnant, adds another piece to the puzzle of this secret Arctic operation. The Treasure Hunter Base, finally revealing its own historical treasures. The story of Schatzgräber is more than just a historical curiosity. It highlights the strategic importance of the Arctic during World War II. Control or influence in this region could impact shipping lanes and military movements across the Northern Hemisphere. While Schatzgräber was small, it was part of a larger network of weather stations and operations in the Arctic. Both Allied and Axis powers recognized the region's significance for meteorology, navigation, and potential future conflicts. Today, the Arctic's importance is growing rapidly. Climate change is opening up new shipping routes like the Northern Sea Route. This is leading to increased competition for resources and strategic positioning among global powers. The rediscovery of Schatzgräber serves as a historical footnote in this ongoing geopolitical drama. It reminds us that the Arctic has been a region of strategic interest for a long time, not just a recent development. Understanding past operations in the Arctic, like the Schatzgräber base, provides context for current activities. It shows the challenges and motivations involved in operating in this extreme environment, relevant to modern military and commercial interests. The base is also a poignant reminder of the human cost and ingenuity involved in wartime efforts, even in the most remote locations. The men who served there faced incredible hardships for a mission deemed vital to their nation's cause. The artifacts recovered offer unique insights into the material culture and daily life of soldiers in such an isolated posting. They are invaluable for historians studying the logistics and human experience of WWII in extreme environments. Ultimately, the story of the secret Nazi base in the Arctic matters because it's a compelling, little-known piece of history. It connects the vastness of the Arctic to the global conflict of WWIIs, and even to the strategic realities of today. It's a tale of secrecy, survival, a bizarre twist of fate, and a rediscovery that brings a forgotten past back into the light. The frozen north holds many stories, and Schatzgräber is one of the most intriguing. From a secret mission born of strategic necessity to an abandonment caused by a biological twist of fate, the story of Schatzgräber is truly unique. This hidden base on Alexandra Land remained frozen in time, a silent witness to history. Its rediscovery decades later offers a tangible link to the past, revealing the incredible lengths taken during WWII and highlighting the enduring strategic importance of the Arctic. It's a chilling reminder of secrets buried beneath the ice. If you're fascinated by hidden histories, wartime mysteries, and the world's most extreme locations, you're in the right place. There are countless more stories like this waiting to be uncovered. Don't let these incredible historical journeys remain hidden. Hit that like button if you found this story as fascinating as we did. Subscribe to GeoCurious for more explorations into the world's most intriguing places and forgotten histories. And ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the unknown.